Buti nandiyan kayo. Magluluto tayo ngayon ng something very, very special. A traditional family recipe passed on by generations and generations. Ang lulutuin natin ay ang bulalo ng Bustos, Bulacan. Okay? By the way, before we start, I would just like to ask you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. This is Ruthless Cookery. I don't know, I just thought of that. That's what I'm gonna call it. Anyways, there's gonna be a lot of cooking videos. And again, this one is gonna be about bulalo and how easy it is to cook. How you don't need pressure cooker, you don't need tons of ingredients. And wag na kayong kumain dun sa mga RJ's Bulalo. You don't have to go to Tagaytay or any special place that they claim their bulalo is good, because you can do it right at your home. Okay? So, yun. Dito, you need 4 ingredients, or actually 5. First of all, you need your beef. This is the beef shank cut. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. You see this? Now, this is very important. You see the nice marbling? Yeah. So this is the beef shank cut. In the center is the bone marrow. That's very, very important. So, that's my wife's favorite actually. And then, let's put that back. We're gonna wash that real quick. You need that. You need some gabi, onions. You need this. And this is the special ingredient. These are tamarind leaves. Dahon ng sampalok. These are the young shoots. Okay, so you really, really need this. This bulalo is not your conventional bulalo. This is gonna be a bit sour, almost in between a sinigang and a bulalo. But I tell you, this is amazing. I'm gonna explain what this sampalok will do to your bulalo. Okay, follow me, alright? Now that you've seen what we did with those beef shanks, now, you're gonna ask why, bakit natin ginawa yun? Kasi that bone marrow, that soft bone marrow in the middle there is the most, come on, show it. Yeah, there. It's the most delicious thing that you're ever gonna eat, especially in a bulalo like this. And a lot of bulalos tend to lose this in the boiling and the tendering process, so we don't wanna lose this. So we're gonna keep this until towards the end, literally, towards the end, so para hindi siya mawala. Tapos those are the nice cuts of beef that we got. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there, get the biggest pot that you have at home, fill it with water, make sure you clean it first. So while you're doing that, kunin nyo na yung inyong gabi. Ayan, the gabi. Okay, goes in there. Oh, sorry. You might also have noticed, what are these? So these are also, ito yung parang retaso. I don't know how to say that in English. At the meat shop, this is 130 pesos. That's filled with bones and a little bit of meat and sinew, yung lited, so that's gonna be delicious. Collagen as well, it's got tons of that, so masarap yan. Now, that will give our broth the most amazing, deep, rich, beefy, so awesome kind of flavor that you're not gonna get in any broth cubes. So that's very, very important. Now that we have this, we go on to our cooking stuff there. Now everything goes in, the bones, the meat, the sinew, the collagen, and so that everything goes in there. Prime cuts natin, nice, so that goes in there as well. So let me ask you again, what's the secret to a tender meat? You're correct, slow and low. So that's what we're doing here. To successfully cook this, you need at least an hour and a half. So that's what we're gonna do now. So that's now been about 40 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. It's now been 40 minutes. So let's check and see. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You see those like stuff there that came out of the bones and stuff? You have to remove that. Just get a ladle and get that out. Just like that. Once you've managed to do that, you can now add in just 1 garlic. Right? Just toss it in there. And this is just 1 onion cut in 1 centimeter size. We're now at the 1 hour mark. So we're gonna check. So ayan, medyo low fire pa rin siya. You can see on top that there's a lot of fat and oil. So have that removed unless you want hypertension. So I think at this rate, I said an hour and a half earlier, but let's make it 2 hours for the cooking time of this bulalo. So it's nice and tender and everything's broken down. So we're gonna... Okay, that's 1 hour and 45, so almost close to 2 hours, 15 minutes to go. So itong part na to, this is where you put in your... Actually, this part is already good enough for a regular bulalo. Lagyan mo lang siya ng pechay, ng repolyo, tikman mo yung lasa, perfect, okay na yan. So sobrang dami ng buto ang lasa na yan. Pero we're upping it. We're taking it to the next level. Kaya, sitaw. So look at that, I tied it into a nice knot para maarte. So you can put that in because 15 minutes to go, malambot na yung ano, okay na yan dyan. Tapos pwede mo nang lagay itong dahon ng sampalok. What this does is it tickles your palate. So patuloy kakainin mo siya, there's kind of like, oh, what's this? Maasim pero oh, fresh and fruity. So yan yung kakaiba dito sa ating bulalo ng Bustos, Bulacan. So kaya kailangan mo niyang sampalok, dahon ng sampalok. So natin, lagyan mo na konting sinigang mix. Konti lang. Okay? So, yan, bone marrow, ito na, lagay mo na sila dyan. Kasi 15 minutes na lang luto na para hindi maghiwalay, hindi mawala yung bone marrow mo. Okay. That's good! Hey! Finally, after 2 hours and after playing some basketball, our bulalo is done. Okay, yan na siya. So, nag-final adjustment ako dito. Dinagdagan ko ng konti pang asin, tsaka ng pampaasim sinigang mix. So, here you go. Remember yung ating bone marrow. Ayan siya, oh. Kita nyo? Buong buo pa siya. So, kunin nyo yan. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our Bulacan Bustos Bulalo. Kita nyo ba yan? Kita nyo yung individual bone marrow that is in there. That's that nice, soury, fruity goodness coming from the tamarind leaves. And everything. That's really good. So, that's it. Please do try and cook this. This is gonna be a cross between your typical bulalo and sinigang. So, that's it. Subscribe to this channel for more. Bye. Get cooking.